Hello everyone, my name is Teacher Carol. How are you today? Okay, I'm good. Please get your books, Math in Action, and please open your book, Math in Action A, 6A. Okay. Please open your book on page 85. And please open your book on page 85. Okay, are you ready? Let's begin. Okay, so our topic for today is about HCF and LCM word problems, okay? Word problems. Okay, here. Mom asks Sally to arrange oranges and rose apples on the plates so that each plate contains equal oranges or rose apples without mixing them. What is the most amount of fruits she can put on each plate? Okay, so work how to arrange oranges and rose apples on the plates so that each plate contains an equal amount of oranges or rose apples without mixing them. Okay, so here, oranges. So, one orange each is 6 plates. 2 oranges each is 3 plates. 3 oranges each is 2 plates. 4 oranges each is 1 plate with the remainder of 2 oranges. And then 5 oranges each, 1 plate with the remainder of 1 oranges. And then 6 oranges each is equals to 1 plate. And then how about the rose apple? Okay, so rose apple, 1 rose apple each is equal to 4 plates. 2 rose apples each is 2 plates. 3 rose apples each is 1 plate with the remainder of 1 rose apple. 4 rose apple each and it's only 1 plate. So consider the arrangement shown in the table above. 2 oranges or 2 rose apples that are arranged in each plate so that it contains an equal number of oranges or rose apples without mixing them. As a result, each plate will contain most amounts of oranges or rose apples possible with no remainder. Okay, so in other words, the problem asks us to find the HCF of 6 and 4, highest common factor. Okay, so the HCF, okay, so 6 equals 2 times 3. And then 4 equals 2 times 2. The HCF of 6 and 4 is 2. Therefore, Sally can put 2 oranges Therefore, Sally can put 2 oranges or 2 rose apples on each plate. Okay, so it's 6 oranges and 4 oranges. 6 oranges and 4 rose apples. Okay, so what is the HCF of 6? It's 2 times 3. And then the HCF of 4 is 2 times 2, right? Okay, so the HCF of 6 and 4 is 2. And then now please open your book on page 86. Please open your book on page 86. What is the least amount of money Philip will pay to buy either pink pencils that cost 4 baht each or yellow pencils that cost 6 baht each with no change? Work. Okay, so here's the work example. So here is the pink pencils. Okay, so that's the pink pencils. The amount is 1 and the price is 4. 4. 4 baht. And then next is the amount is 2 and the price is 8 baht. Then 3 is 12 baht. 4 is 16 baht. 5 is 20 baht. 6 is 24 baht. And 7 is 28 baht. And then 8 is 32 baht. And 9 is 36 baht. And 10 is 40 baht. Now let's take a look at yellow pencils. Yellow pencils amount is 1 baht. 1 is 6 baht. 2 is 12 baht. And 3 is 18 baht. And 4 is 24. 5 is 30. And 6 is 36. 7 is 42. And 8 is 48. 48 baht. 9 is 54 baht. 10 is 60 baht. Okay, so let's find there. Okay, so there. Consider. Okay, so consider the prices shown in the table above. The amounts of money that can buy some pink pencils or yellow pencils are 12 baht, 24 baht, and 36 baht. The problem asks us to find the least amount of money. Therefore, 12 baht is the answer. Least. So, in other words, the problem asks us to find the LCM or least common multiple of 4 and 6 as follows. So 4 equals 2 times 2 and then 6 equals 2 times 3. Okay. The LCM of 4 and 6 is 12. Therefore, Philip has to pay at least 12 baht. Okay, so LCM, we are looking for LCM here. 4. So the LCM, least common multiple of 4 and 6. 4 and 6. So the least common multiple of 4 and 6 is because 4 equals 2 times 2 and then 6 equals 2 times 3. The LCM of 4 and 6 is 12. Okay? Okay, so here, now let's open your book on page 87. Teacher Nick wants to put 12 male students and 18 female students into the largest group possible without mixing the genders. How many students are there in each group? And how many groups are there? Okay, so first we have to clarify the problem. 1. What is the story of this problem? Okay, so the story of this problem is Teacher Nick wants to put male students and female students into groups. Okay, so next is how does he want the groups to be? He wants them to be as big as possible without mixing the genders. Okay, so without mixing the genders. Okay, and number 3, what does the problem ask us to solve? How many students are there in each group? And how many groups are there? So that's what the problem asks us to solve. And then plan. Okay, so this is the plan. The number of students required in each group must be the greatest number that can divided both 12 and 18. Can divided both 12 and 18. Okay. So in other words, we need to find the HCF of 12 and 18. Therefore, then use the number of students in each group to find number of groups. Okay, so execute the plan. Step 1. Find the number of students in each group. Find the HCF of 12 and 18. Okay, so what is the HCF of 12 and 18? Is 12 is equals to 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is equals to 4, and then 4 times 3 is equals to 12. Okay, and then 18 is equals to 2 times 3 is equals to 6, and then 6 times 3 is equals to 18. Okay, so that's the HCF of 12 and 18. The HCF of 12 and 18 is 2 times 3 or 6. 2 times 3 is equals to 6. Okay, 2 and 3. 2 and 3, okay? 2 and 3. So 2 times 3 is equals to 6. There are 6 students in each group. Okay, step 2, find the number of groups. Work. 12 male students are put into groups of 6 students each. There are 12 divided by 6 is equals to 2. Okay, so 12 male students are put into groups of 6 students each. There are 12 divided by 6 is equals to 2 groups of male students. And then 18 female students are put into groups of 6 students each. There are 18 divided by 6 is equals to 3 groups of female students. Altogether, there are 2 plus 3. Okay, so 5 groups. 5 groups of students altogether. 2 groups for the male and then 3 groups for the female. Okay? And then, so the answer is, Teacher Nick puts his students into 5 groups of 6 students each. Okay? Okay, so now please open your book on page 88. Check answer. Check answer, it is correct. 12 equals 6 times 2 and 18 equals 6 times 3. 2 and 3 have no common factor greater than 1. 2 and 3 have no common factor greater than 1. Thus, the greatest number of students in each group is 6. And 6 times 5 equals 30 equals 12 plus 18. Therefore, the answers are correct. Okay, so number 1. Okay, so please answer your book on page 88 and 89. Okay, so here. Number 1. Number 1, decide whether the HCF or LCM is needed. Okay, so decide if you need, if whether, okay, sorry, again. So decide whether the HCF or LCM is needed to solve the problem. Okay, so you just have to write, the problem needs us to find LCM, or the problems need us to find the HCF. Okay, so you just have to write like that. Decide whether HCF or LCM. Okay, so what is the smallest number divisible by 12 and 15? Okay, so it asks us to find the number divisible by 12 and 15. The problem need us to find the LCM. Okay, so in LCM, we are looking for a number divisible. Okay, divisible by that number. Yeah, that's the LCM. Okay? Okay, so the problem is ask us to find the LCM. And then number 2, what is the greatest number that can divide 24 and 36? Greatest. Okay. Greatest. Looking for greatest means looking for highest. Okay? Highest. Okay, so please answer your book. And then number 3, what is the smallest number or of books needed to be distributed to either 12 or 30 students equally? Okay, so it's looking for what is the smallest. Okay, so smallest least. Okay, is understand? Okay, so you just have to write LCM or LCF. Okay, LCM or HCF. Okay, Sorry. Okay, and then number 2, solve each problem. Show your work. Okay, so here, give you an example. Okay, so here, there are two ropes that the first rope is 1 meter and 20 centimeters. So consider it 1 meter and 20 centimeters long. Okay, so it's 120, okay? 120. And another one is 1 meter and 80 centimeters long. Okay, so consider it 180. Okay, 180. If we want to cut them equally into the longest possible pieces with no remainder. Okay, so if we are if we want to cut them equally into the longest possible pieces with no remainder, how long will each piece of rope be? Okay, so here, this is the work. Okay, so let's find the number divisible by 120 and 180 without the remainder. Okay, without a remainder. Okay? With no remainder. Okay, so what number we can divide to 180 and 120 with no remainder? Okay, so it's 2. Okay, so here, 120 divided by 2 is equals to 60 and 90. And now let's find the number again that we can divide to 60 and 90 without a remainder. It's number 2 again. Okay, so 2. So 2 divided by 60 is equals to 30. And then 2 divided by 90 is equals to 45. And now we have 30 and 45. Okay, so now let's find the number. Let's find the number again that we can divide to 30 and 45 without a remainder. Okay, so we can divide it to 3. Okay, and then 30 divided by 3 is equals to 10. And then 45 divided by 3 is equals to 15. Now we have 10 and 15. Right? Okay, so now let's find the number again that we can divide to 10 and 15 without the remainder again. Okay, so we have number 5. Okay, so 5, we can divide 5 into 10 and 15 because there's no remainder. So there's no remainder. So 10 divided by 5 is equals to 2, and then 15 divided by 5 is equals to 3. So we have now 2 and 3. Okay, so that's enough. We cannot divide them anymore. Okay, because if we divide it to 2 again, we have the remainder in number 3. And we cannot divide it to 3. Okay, so therefore, the HCF of 120 and 180 is 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 is equals to 60. Okay, 2 times 2 is equals to 4, and then 4 times 3 is equals to 12, and then 12 times 5 is equals to 60. Okay? Okay, so therefore, each piece of rope is 60 centimeters long. Okay, understand? Okay, very good. So if you have any questions, please let me know, or you can also ask Teacher Nook. Okay, so please answer your book on page 88 and 89. Okay, you can ask Teacher Nook or you can ask me. Okay? Okay, so there. Page 88 and 89. Okay, so that's it for today. Goodbye everyone. Thank you.